today we will learn how to scrap leads from Google and directly import it into the Google Sheet. No coding is required for this. The tool we will use is n8n and Apify. This is the n8n workflow. So we will work on this. So let's get started. Whenever we are making an automation or like a complete automation workflow, we need to jot down what we plan to do, like what would be the steps that we need to inculcate. So firstly, we need to decide when to execute this workflow, whether we want to execute it in a hourly fashion or like daily, or like how do we do that, and then how do we do the like scrapping part. So what we'll do, we'll send the leads from Apify to on our n8n, and then we can apply the different filters, like which lead we want to basically export to Google Sheets. So whether we want to export like companies whose website is mentioned or whose mobile number is mentioned, we can put that filter and then send it to Google Sheets. So firstly, whenever we are doing, just make a mental note or like write this process, like what kind of a workflow we are going to follow. Now let's get started. So this is the workflow which we are going to make. Let's get started from very basic. So this is the entire n8n canvas. So firstly, we need to add one step. So this is what triggers this workflow when we need to trigger this. So for time being, let's mark it down as trigger manually, and then we need to connect it to Apify. So first you need to log into Apify. So this is the Apify account. You need to log in and you'll get $5 of free credits every month. They will renew. So it's a very good place to get started. In this, you have many Apify scrapers like website scraper, Google Map, Instagram scrapper, tweet scrappers, and Apollo scrappers, where we usually scraps email and all, and also TikTok scrappers. So there are many actors. You can work with them. So for time being, we are going to do is like working on Google Maps scrapper. So this is the Google Maps scrapper which we are going to work. So there are two Google Maps scrapper when you will search to, so you can choose any one of this. For timing, I'll choose the first one, which has the maximum number of people who are using that, right? So what we need to do is like, firstly, we will do like how we need to scrap this. So when we search on Google plumbers in Chicago, for example, we have different kind of companies which are coming. Now we want to scrap the names, the website, and also the mobile number that is mentioned. So for that, we will go to Apify. And so in this, we have chosen that scrapper. In this, we need to put what kind of a job we are searching, like whether it's a plumber or maybe a landscapers. So we will write the plumbers, and then what is the kind of a location that we want to extract these leads from, and also there are the number of places to extract, like number of leads we want to scrap per URL. For time being, I'm putting it like 5. We can also put some additional filters like on based of reviews or images. So I won't recommend you because it makes the list very narrow and you can't target it while you are doing the like Gmail or like a email marketing or like any sort of other marketing. So I'll keep this as it is for now, only plumbers, Chicago, and 5, and then I need to start this. So what it will do is basically scrap the leads over here. So it's right now it's working. You can now see the results which have been scrapped through this. So now what we need to do is like put these leads back into the n8n. So the more automation could be done, like we could send the leads to maybe a email automation tool or like a Google Sheets. So how we need to do, that's a process you need to learn, and you need to basically pay attention to what I will say. So in this API, you will click on API, then API endpoints, and then you have various options like run actor synchronously, and this, and get the data set items. So in this, you are basically doing two processes simultaneously. So you are running the actor and then also getting the data back to the n8n. So in basically by selecting this, you will directly export the data to n8n. So we will select this and we will click on view our API reference. So in this, so this is loading, but this I have already opened this. So this page will come after like when you click on that this view API reference. So in this, what we are going to do is copy this CURL, copy this, and then basically pasting it over here. So if I haven't told you, like we need to select the HTTP request node. So we will import the CURL over here. Okay, so we have imported it, and now you can see the method, the URL have been automatically been set. So but in this, you need to make two major changes. You need to learn this. Firstly, you need to change this actor ID. So what is actor ID? Actor ID, when you click on this automation, this actor Google Maps scrapper, so this is the actor ID which is coming. You need to copy this and paste it over this in the place of actor ID and colon. You need to replace this. And also when you will see, so this is the authorization. So this is how will basically this Apify identify that it's your account. Like this is your account. Like in my case, it's Mohit's account. So you will go on settings and then go on API, this integrations, copy this API token, and you need to paste it. You will just clear this token part and paste it over here. So this is the basically your key that Apify will identify that it's you. And this post request is basically used because we are sending some data, like plumbers data should be scrapped through Apify. So we are basically making some changes, creating something. So usually post request is done when we are creating something. So we will set it as using JSON. And in this, we need to set like what kind of data we want to scrap. In this case, we want to scrap the plumbers data in the Chicago region. So how we will write this JSON? We can directly refer it to going by actors and Google scrappers over here. So what you will see, there is a manual and JSON column. So this is the entire JSON file. So what it are doing, like it is searching for Chicago and plumbers. So whenever you make any changes over here, right? So images or review, so the JSON file will also get changed. So whenever you make change, just be sure you copy the correct JSON file, and you'll copy this entire code and paste it over here. So three things we have done. Firstly, we have changed this actor ID. Secondly, we have changed this set our authorization key, and then in the JSON we have done this. And starting onwards, we have import the CURL. Now we have the entire process have been done. So we will click on execute this step. Now we can see that it have scrapped 5 leads which we have set. So we can see the website, the code, the state, and all the things have been provided by Google from here. We can see in the JSON format. So now what we need to do is, like, next step would be sending these leads to Google Sheet. So how we will do this? We will make a Google Sheet. So this I have created and send these new location. So what we will do, we'll put name, location, mobile number, and website link. So in this columns, all the respected companies list would come. So how we can set this is like by clicking on this, search Google Sheet. So, and now what we need to do is append row, because we need to add a data, right? Append row in Google. So we will select our Google account. You need to set your Google account over here, and then we will choose the document, which in this case it's n8n maps, and then from this sheet 1. So now we will see these are the names which we have put the columns name, location, mobile, website. So this is coming over here, name, location, mobile number. So we'll basically send these data. So because this data is variable, right? For different companies, the name would be different. So we will set this as title, and then this we will set it as a location, as an address, and mobile number is phone, and website is from here. So we will execute the steps, and now we'll see how the Google Sheet will get updated. So we can see like all the data have come over here. So now we have learned like how we can import the direct data from Google Maps to our Google Sheets. In the next video, we will learn how we can scrap the email data from websites. So that would be the continuation of this video. Thanks a lot for watching this.